Question number 3 is love versus logic. Okay, so they say the heart wants what it wants, but sometimes what the heart desires contradicts reason. We often see people torn between their emotions and what they know is right. The question is, I'm making life-changing decisions. Should love outweigh logic, or should logic always guide love? One more time. The question is, in making life-changing decisions, should love outweigh logic, or should logic always guide the love?
All right. Thank you so much for that beautiful question. And the question that was bestowed on my shoulder is that in making decisions, should love outweigh logic, or logic should always guide love? Ladies and gentlemen, that love and logic is very different from each other. Where love, natututunan mong sundin ang iyong puso, natututunan mong gawin ang mga mahal mong gawin. Ngunit ang logic ay ang magtuturo sa atin na kung ang pagmamahal na ito ay tama pa ba or mali. Always remember that I always choose logic will always guide love. Why? Dahil minsan sa pagmamahal, nasosobrahan na tayo. Hindi natin natututunan na mali na ang ginagawa nating pagmamahal. Let's just talk about this. How about a married person? Actually, na in love sa isa pang tao, nakasal na. There is actually a logic between that, na kung iisipin mo na wala naman talagang mali sa pagmamahal, minahal mo lang ang taong may asawa. Ngunit lagi mong itatatak sa iyong isipan na kung tama ba ang ginagawa mo sa pagmamahal na ito at kung mabibigyan ka ito ng prinsipyo at value sa buhay mo na magsisilbing gabay upang magmahal ka ng tama at hindi magmahal na kung anong mapapasama para sa sarili mo. Always remember that love moves in mysterious way. Matututunan mong mahalin ng mga tao, hindi para makasakit ka ng kapwa mo. Always remember that love is the essence of life, and logic is one of the best ingredients that we can have to love a person. Kung mamahalin natin ang isang tao, dapat din nating isipin ang kapakanan niya, ang kapakanan mo, at ang kapakanan ng nakapaligid sa'yo. Therefore, that is my straightforward answer. When logic supports and guide love. And remember this, na ang tunay na pagmamahal ay hindi kamalian sa ibang tao. Ngunit ang tunay na pagmamahal ay kung nasaan ang values at prinsipyo mo, na kung saan mamahalin ka ng ibang tao, hindi dahil sa minahal mo sila, pero dahil gumawa ka ng tama. Thank you.
Okay. You pick question number 7. Okay. Question number 7. Love and self-worth. Many believe that love completes a person, but others argue that one must be whole before loving someone else. The question is, do you think people should find self-love first before seeking love from others? Again, do you think people should find self-love first before seeking love from others?
Okay, it's really a mind-boggling question, but in totality, the question is, do you think people should find self-love first before seeking love from others? Indeed, definitely. Because I believe that you won't be able to share things that you do not have. In order for you to be able to love other people, you have to make sure that you fulfilled your love yourself first. Ladies and gentlemen, you cannot pour from an empty cup. And in order for you to be able to shell out love, self should always comes first. It's really hard to imagine how are we going to love other people if we don't experience love firsthand. And that's the reason why it is the ultimate secret of life. Love yourself, and one thing is for sure. Once people realize that you are something that worthy of loving, then you don't need to ask for it. It will go into you automatically because that's love, how it works. Love attracts. So you don't need to go and look after or for it. You don't need to find love. It will automatically find you. Good evening.
Alright, okay. Okay. You pick question number 8. Number 8 is love's greatest enemy. Love is often seen as the most powerful force in the world, yet it faces many challenges, from pride and jealousy to doubt and fear. Your question is, in your opinion, what is the greatest enemy of love and how can it be overcome? Again, in your opinion, what is the greatest enemy of love and how can it be overcome?
Ako madam, pwede ako nun. Bini, Biron, tsaka.
Wow. Thank you so much for the very wonderful question. Marahil sa pagkakataon pong ito, ngayong araw ng mga puso, in my very own answer, I just want to inspire each and every one of you. And the question is, what is the greatest enemy of love and how can it be overcome? Marahil sa 21 taong buhay ko po na namumuhay dito sa mundong ibabaw, naranasan ko na po ang iba't ibang uri ng pagmamahal para sa pamilya, para sa kaibigan, at para sa karelasyon. And my answer to that question is there is no greatest enemy of love. Why? Because if we will put love in our heart, love is the best thing and the greatest thing na magiging kakampi natin sa lahat ng bagay. Kahit ikaw ang pinakamahina at pinakamababa dito sa mundong ibabaw, ang pagmamahal, ang tunay na kasangga at kakampi natin dito sa ating mundong ginagalawan. Dahil ang pag-ibig ang sentro ng ating dakilang pong may kapal, na kung saan inilikha ang bawat tao dito sa mundo para magmahal at umibig. At kahit kailan ay hindi magiging mali ang magmahal. Katulad ko po, ako po ay isang transgender na merong isang kasintahan. Maraming nagsasabi na walang magmamahal sa akin na tunay na lalaki dahil ako ay isang ganap na bakla, isang salot. Pero gusto ko pong patunayan sa inyong lahat na meron po kong 4 na taon na karelasyon ngayon na sinusuportahan ako sa pang-araw-araw at minamahal ako. Hindi dahil ako ay bakla, dahil mahal niya at ayon ang nilalaman ng kanyang puso. Kaya gusto ko pong ipagmalaki sa bawat isa sa inyo ang 4 na taon na karelasyon ko po ngayon. Ay siya po ang aking kasintahan na kahit kailan na naging kakampi ko kahit ako po ay isang bakla, nagmahal at tumanggap sa akin. Kaya gusto ko pong ipamukha na kahit kailan, hindi po natin magiging kaaway ang pagmamahal dahil ito ang tunay nating kakampi. Gusto ko pong isigaw sa inyong lahat, Dennis, mahal mo ba ako? At sa pamamagitan pong iyon, sa pagmamahal niya po sa akin, ay sapat na po na ipumukha sa inyong lahat na kahit kailan ang pagmamahal ang tunay na sagot sa bawat hirap na hinaharap ng bawat isa. At mula sa dalawang taong nagmamahalan, Happy Valentine's. Thank you so much.
Wada, gawin nyo nga. Kung talagang Wada. Wada, gawin nyo nga. Okay. Actually, nakita ko na parang may meron ko rin karelasyon, no? Tama ba?
Parang alam ko may boyfriend siya.
Yes po.
Oh, di ba? Nakakatuwa. Sige.
Paakatin mo rin
Yes,
daw.
yes, yes. Okay, you pick question number 2.
Alright, number 2. Alright, love and time. They say love is eternal, yet time changes people, circumstances, and priorities. Some believe that love fades, while others believe it only grows stronger with time. The question is, do you think love should remain the same forever, or should it evolve as time passes? Again, do you think love should remain the same forever, or should it evolve as time passes?
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. The question that was given to me is all about love and time. When we speak about love, it is something that's unexplainable simply because it is the highest form of emotion. Now, when we speak about time, time tells everything. Even love can be conquered by time. Because through the word time, everything is changing. Everything is evolving. Now, the question that was given to me is that, should love remain forever the same? Or should love evolve as time passes by? You know what, ladies and gentlemen? It was in the ancient time when the word love was discovered. People are yet not aware of what really love is. And even up to this day, there are still a lot of people who do not truly understand the real essence and meaning of the word love. I would say that love can be remaining on its form forever simply because there is a form of love that's not changing. That's what we call unconditional love. Where is this unconditional love coming from? First, these are coming from our parents. But you know what? The ultimate form of love that cannot be changed even time, that is the love of our Creator. Dahil kailanman sinasaad sa ating Biblia mula sa lumang tipan hanggang sa bagong tipan na ang pagmamahal ng Diyos sa sanlibutan kailanman hindi nagbabago. But you know what? That's a different form. Going back to the choices, I was also asked if love can change as time passes by. I would like to tell each and every one of you that regardless of who you are, the organizers, the people who are watching tonight, the judges, nobody is perfect. Meaning to say, the love that we have in our heart can definitely change depending on the people that surrounds us, depending on the situation where we are in. So, I would not be hypocrite to choose between the two because I know that if you are going to think deeply, you would understand that there are different forms of love. But does that really matter? No. What truly matters is that we would understand the real significance of love. Mga kaibigan, sa mundong ibabaw, pag ang mga mahal natin sa buhay yumao, nababawasan, nawawala ang pagmamahal at naiiwan ang kanilang alaala. Ngunit hindi ibig sabihin nun na naroroon pa rin ang pagmamahal. Ngunit lagi nating tatandaan na kailanman hindi mahalaga kung pabago-bago ang sitwasyon, pabago-bago ang mga taong kasama natin, o kung pabago-bago ang pagmamahal na ibinibigay at natatanggap mo sa bawat oras at henerasyon. Dahil ang tunay na mahalaga ay ating intindihin at pagnilay-nilayan ang kataas-taasang uri ng pagmamahal. Yan ay ang klase ng pagmamahal na ating natatanggap tuwing tayo ay nagdarasal sa Kanya. Kaya naman, mga kaibigan, nais kong sabihin sa inyo na may mga tao na sa palagay nila ang pag-ibig ay imposible. May mga tao na ang pananaw nila ang pag-ibig naglalaho. Nais kong ipaliwanag sa inyo na kailanman hindi laging pagmamahal ang nararamdaman natin dahil nilikha tayo ng Diyos na hindi lamang pagmamahal ang emosyon, ngunit nariyan ang kaligayahan, lungkot, sakit at maging galit. Ngunit ang mahalaga ay mamuthawi ang pagmamahal sa atin, ano't ano paman ang sitwasyon. Dahil lagi nating tatandaan ang turo sa atin nung bata pa lamang tayo, isang talata sa Biblia. God is love, and His love will never change until the end of time. Good morning.
Yeah. Yes, thank you, Mi.
Pag nakakuha na, umalis ka na.
Oo.
Alis ka na. Ito naman, hindi na kukunin yung iba. Sige.
Tsaka oo naman, kasi
Doon ka na,
pag nakabili na ng bulaklak, pwede nang umalis.
Abusada, kasi taga-Malati ka ba?
Ah.
O doon ka nanay.
Taga Malati to, tsaka taga-Tangwa to eh. Ano
Oo.
to, dalawa-dalawa?
Ano ba?
Tari na balakang oh. Hugis man sa anas din yung bewang mo.
Pag ikaw mabasa, di mo bigat na bigat ka dyan. Go.
Eto na, you pick question number 10.
Alright, number 10, love and destiny. Taray, na-amaze ako sa gumawa ng question. Some believe that love is written in the stars, the soulmates exist, and that destiny plays a role in bringing two people together. Now your question is, do you believe that love is a matter of fate, or is it a choice we make? Again, do you believe that love is a matter of fate, or is it a choice we make?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Okay lang. Thank you. Hindi ako sanay ng nagbabasa mas nababata ako. I love you. Thank you. Good morning. Madaling araw na. And most of the four candidates who have begin the final five, it's quite a lengthy answers. But then again, that's how we express love. So I've been asked this several times, but of course, as you grow older, you've got wisdom and experiences. Is love a choice or by fate? Is that the question? Okay. Happy Valentine's to everyone. When I was a child, I thought love was by fate. Because no matter what, opposite attracts, they say. But on the other hand, if somebody or someone you really love the most, regardless that person do not reciprocate o hindi kanya gusto dahil gusto mo siya, walang karapatan ng taong yon na diktahan ka na wag mo akong mahalin. Hayaan mo lang akong magmahal sa'yo dahil gusto kita at iniibig kita. So I believe that it is a choice. And as the candidates have said a while ago, it's quite a beautiful and inspiring moment. I'm sorry, maraming nagbi-video, but then I'd like to inspire everyone every now and then. And regardless why it is a choice. Kung kanina 4 na taon ako up to this point of time, that's why I'm living in Cabanatuan City. It's a 14 years relationship. Hindi ko siya nilalagay sa social media dahil ayoko nang naaapektuhan. Why it is a choice and it's not a fate? It is because I stayed. Yes, my boyfriend for almost 15 years is an addict. As all throughout, ninanakawan ako. Ilang beses ako niloloko. Binibigay ko lahat. But then again, kasi pag-ibig yan. Walang sino mang pwedeng kumestyon kung sinong minamahal mo. Basta't maligaya ka kahit nasasaktan ka, eh sasabihin ng iba, ay hindi! Hindi yan pagmamahal. Hindi. Alam nyo, may mga bagay na naibibigay ang taong mahal mo kahit nasasaktan ka na dahil umaasa kang magbabago siya. Ilang ulit. So kung by faith yun, papabayaan ko lang. Kung marami nakapanood ng movie na Serendipity, okay, we meet by chance and that's by faith. Pero anong gagawin ko kahit na magkaroon siya ng mga side effect, yung skin disease niya dahil nga sa mga side effect ng ginagawa niya sa sa word, pagsasabu, pagmamariwana, wala akong makita. Basta isa lang ang sinabay ko, mahal ko ang taong to kasi kahit naman nababaliw siya sa bisyo niya, tandaan nyo, hanggat hindi nilalatayan ang balat nyo at hindi ka pinaggagawa, mahal ka din ng taong yun. So is that a choice? Definitely it is. Ngayon, hubad na ang pagkatao ko. Hindi ako natatakot. Dahil higit sa lahat, tandaan nyo, maaaring yun ang binigay sa inyo, itinadhana sa inyo, dahil nga may dahilan, dahil yung puso ko, grabe sa pasensya, at okay lang na paulit-ulit mo akong malito ha, huwag nyo, iba to, unconventional to. Paulit-ulit man akong nakawan at sabihin niya ng mga kasinungalingan. Sa huli, kapag nag-sorry siya at nag-I love you, okay na sa akin. So in the end, I am just an example to everyone that yes, it's Valentine's Day. But remember, there's no such thing as a perfect relationship, but out of imperfection, it became a perfect one. So I would like to end to everyone, Happy Valentine's Day. Walang sino mang didikta, ano man ang mangyari. Dahil sa huli, maniwala kayo sa hindi. Nagsisiping kami, wala kaming sex ng 6 na buwan or ano, wala akong pakialam. Basta't hindi ko alam kung ang iba hinahangaan ako sa ganitong magaling na magsalita with all humility, pero sa totoong buhay, mahina ako pagdating sa pag-ibig. At wala akong pakialam kung paulit-ulit akong sabihan na mali dahil mas gugustuhin kong ang sinasabi ng ilan na mali ang minamahal mo kaysa naman ipilit ako sa isang taong hindi ako masaya. In the end, okay lang. Pipikit ang aking mga mata one day, but there was a legacy of story. Yes, I was admired by everyone, but I knew that I'd admire the only one. Thank you.
That was a great answer coming from Macho Camille.